Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the week of the 24th of July, 2023. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future, and we'll clarify that and then get some advice from the universe. So if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I do hope if you enjoy the messages, you'll consider subscribing, hitting that like button. And if you would like a personal reading, the info's in the description box below or in the about section of my channel. Okay, let's see what's going on with you guys. So we got the Seven of Cups. So this week could be feeling so many different things. With the Seven of Cups, there's a few different meanings that'll pop up. One, there could be a little bit of confusion. Spoiled for choice is what I want to say. So there could be a lot of emotional things happening. You could have people wanting to spend time with you. You could, because there's so many different things here, so many different options. So I would choose the things that feel best to you for this week. Just be really, really, really aware of how you feel when things pop up. Because I think some things are good for you and some things aren't. And I think you're going to be tested a little bit to see if you've learned some lessons, because there's a snake in the top cup. And I want to be clear that this isn't always like every option is going to be a good one, because, you know, sometimes we have to look out for things that are coming at us, especially if there's a lot of energy working, meaning there might be so much that there's a sense of overwhelm and we can overlook things. So just be sure to be on top of your game. All right, so in the recent past, we have the King of Cups in reverse, clearly dealing with somebody who's incredibly emotionally unavailable and or being a little bit immature. The Seven of Pentacles, waiting for there to be some kind of change there. But there's a sadness about this. The Empress. This feels like two people that have definitely had a falling out. You may not be feeling like yourself. Maybe you felt like you've waited for a long time for things to grow and change. And I'll be honest with you, if you're still in this situation, when people don't change and you know something's over, it's because it has run its course. And that's hard to hear, especially if you're still in a place of really being conditioned to believe that things are meant to last forever and all the things that we're told when we're young. It can be hard. So I'm not being patronizing. I'm just saying I believed all those things too until I understood the spiritual side of things and what we come here to experience. So I just want to say, I understand the waiting has been there. We'll clarify and we'll see what you've moved into in the current energy. So we have the Fool. I like this energy, I'll be honest, because with the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles, this is you. Like, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to take chances in my life and I'm going to experience other things. If you don't want to be a part of that, I feel like you'd be saying this to someone in your life, then that's fine, because I'm not putting any more work into this. I'm focused on myself. I'm ready to get out there and do something fun and exciting. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm just not waiting. I'm not going to keep putting work into something that isn't growing. Ace of Swords in the reverse just tells me there may not be clarity about the next steps. So if you've been pondering making changes in your life and there hasn't been a lot of clarity around this, then give it some time. We'll see what pops up in the near future. But I do feel like there's a sense of, I just don't know where I'm either going or what's next, and I have to take chance. This is just like being open. Spirit's way of saying, just let it happen. In the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I think a part of you might be a little concerned in the near future about finances, or maybe this is going to be a difficult break for some of you and it may create problems in the financial area. That's not everybody. Or there's something going on that's concerning you in that way. Maybe you just don't feel stable in that area of your life right now. Again, not everybody. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'd say it's hard for you to feel good emotionally about taking steps forward if you don't know where your finances are. So it just is like an energy. It's a feeling. It doesn't define exactly what's happening in your life. It's not saying that your finances are going to get bad. It's just saying, I don't feel motivated emotionally. And if things aren't good here, I don't feel good about taking things forward, moving things forward in my life. The Knight of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands. So I know Spirit butts in all the time in these readings and wants to take over and say, But what you need to do is release some of the energy connected to either a poverty mindset or feeling like it has to feel a certain way in order for you to do it. Instead, they want you to focus more on what brings the passion, what fires you up. That's what's most important. It seems like it's important for earth signs this week, for you to really get re-engaged. And if it's bringing you that kind of fire in your belly, that's what you need to follow and sort of release any attachments to these things. Because the passion, this time that we live in, the passion behind what you do is going to be so incredibly significant, because that's how we're making our money these days. We're not living in what everybody would call the traditional world anymore. We just aren't. So if you're not passionate about it, don't do it. It won't be good, especially if you don't love it. So finding that passion again and doing things that you love, the money always follows. So I wouldn't be concerned about your finances. I think this is just a mindset. All right, so let's look at the challenge. 6 of Wands, being afraid that something's not going to be successful. So some of you have fear of taking a chance, whether it's leaving a partner or it's taking a chance in a business because you've put so much work into things in the past and maybe they didn't grow and they didn't turn out financially. But this is important because this is a different time. Now that the North and South Node have shifted out of your sign, yours and Scorpio's, now you can take steps that maybe you couldn't over the last 18 months. You guys have been put through a lot of tests to see just how strong you are. And now it's like, they just showed me gates. They're saying the floodgates have opened, and now you have the ability to follow through with something that maybe you hadn't been able to in the past, because we can't get around these astrological energies. We just can't. We have to go through those things at those times, and we can't force them forward. We have no control. We think we do, but we really don't have any control about how they're going to change. But I think there's just a fear that something's not going to be successful. All right, so doesn't mean it's not going to. Again, a lot of this is mindset. Let's see with the 7 of Cups. What do we have there? So we have the 4 of Wands. So yeah, some of you, there may be options around a home situation, or, you know, there's a break apart in a relationship. So some of you, this is the home is an issue, or there's been a breakup in a situation, or something has changed that created a little bit of instability around the home. You may find yourself having options, but you're not sure what direction to go. So, and something just didn't feel like it worked out right. Let's see. We've got the 6 of Cups. Okay, typically that's about balancing out things emotionally. So I would say there's kind of a childlike energy here. What made you happy when you were younger? Think about that and pick that option. Don't go with the adult one. Go with the one that made you feel giddy as a kid and go that direction. It's like some of you are starting over. This is a fresh new start for you. If you've had to put behind you a very long marriage, relationship, situation, feeling around a home, or feelings around your finances, that feels like it's going to change, and they're asking you to go back and remember what it was like, what good memories you had as a child, and go from that energy, and then have faith. Just have faith that things are going to work out. I know, easier said than done. Queen of Swords, as long as you're honest with yourself and you start speaking up, there's something about you needing to speak up and speak your truth. If you are someone, and I know a lot of Tauruses, if you don't like conflict, some of you do, some of you don't, it's going to be hard for you to speak up and maybe speak your truth. This is an opportunity for the first time in your life to be really, really, really clear and honest with yourself. And that's the only way that you are, I'm not saying it's the only time, and I'm sure you have in the past, but this is an opportunity to figure that out even more, and to speak to people around you very clearly so that they understand where you are. King of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Look, I don't mean to be poo-pooing on anybody's parade, but that feels like there's just no opportunity for a new beginning in a situation. I think you already know that. 7 of Pentacles with the Empress in reverse, the 4 of Cups. For others of you, look, somebody new may be coming into your life. This feels like a new offer. I think you feel pretty fulfilled. Some of you, yes, you may be open to this. You may ponder the idea of it. but you also may be still experiencing some release around some other relationship. Let's just see, because I think this is an energy of, hey, I have this little offer and it's kind of coming from the sky. It's a hand reaching through. It's something out of the blue. Maybe take a chance with it. From here, the Four of Cups, we go up to the Fool. So the Fool with the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. There's that Ten of Cups. So there's something new, some new offer that's going to come along. It could be a home. It could be a partnership that ends up being the one that you had been hoping for a long time. It just feels like something really great's going to happen. There is a home here. So I feel it's more about being happy within your home space. Now, it could be a new one. This is not something you're going to have to work for, meaning you don't have to go out there and find this. I feel like this is something that's going to come to you, and they're saying just give it a chance. Give it a chance and see if this is the right opportunity for you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles, leaving something behind that was no longer working. If you felt abandoned in your past relationships, or there's something about your environment that wasn't feeling good, clearly it's time, because there's something that you don't feel clear about, but Spirit's over here saying, but this will make you really happy. Just take a chance. Maybe a fear of something not going right, or feeling like, oh God, is this going to be a repeat of the past? I just don't think so. Open yourself up to the opportunity. Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. There really is that sense of, I just don't have a handle on things and I'm not as stable as I want to be. Just could be the energy of the week. Doesn't mean it's not going to shift. I feel like that's just where your head is. The Knight of Cups in reverse, because something's not making you happy anymore. With the Knight of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. Good. I love this, because at the end of this, what they're saying is, as soon as you start figuring out what is going to make you happy, that does fulfill you, then the money's going to start coming in. The energy's going to start moving. There'll be a lot of communication. Things will just start moving quickly, and it's going to happen when it happens. But if this week is the week when it does it, or just thereafter, because it is the near future, then be open to what this is going to mean, because it could come out of nowhere. I really do feel like that with the Four of Cups. Now, your challenge here with the Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands. See, I think a part of you is afraid you're going to get screwed over again. You have the wounds to prove that there have been situations like that. Obviously, because see, I see it from both places, like what lessons you had to learn, the difficult relationships you chose to go through in this life, and the other part, which is the human part that says, wow, you know, these people were pretty awful. I'll leave a couple of things in the behind, but I'm not guarded. I trust that I have the intuition to pick these people out, but a part of you is a little scared that you may not. Just know that you will get around these difficult people, I just keep wanting to say the word snakes, and create success. But that's, remember, you're challenged, and it feels more like a fear, to be honest. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to say. What other messages you might have here. What else does Taurus need to know? Let's see advice. Oh, there's that Fool again. So they're not kidding here. You really have to take a chance with something. It's going to make you happy. I love this. I love this. That's a 10, which is fulfillment, and it's landing right on top of that 10 of Cups. And then the Star. It's a wish come true. It's a dream come true. This opportunity. It could be a great relationship, but I think it's probably that, and for a lot of you, it could be around a work situation. I have not seen either of these cards come out since I've been doing this particular type of reading. So just know, whatever it is big, it's going to make you happy, and boy, are you going to be in a much better place. If the camera moves, I'm sorry, it's my cat trying to scratch her chin. All right, let's get your last two cards before we go. Oh, that one feels right. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Incredibly important. All right, let's get one more card from, oh, sorry guys. She is no doubt going to make this shake. So I'm going to try to hold it with my feet while I get your last card. All right, sweetie, just bear with me. Okay, your last one is time for a nap. For those of you who, I know a lot, again, a lot of Tauruses, and some of you are big nappers. So if you feel tired, take your time. Sweetie, stop. Oh yeah, she talked back. You could be 24, born on the 24th, the 2nd, the 4th, or the 6th. But take some time when you need some time. Just relax into the energy the best you can. Take your rests when you need to. All right, guys, I love you very much. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like a personal, information is in the description box below or the About section of my channel. Have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.